lips are strong. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to do a get ready. I do have a few unboxings that I want to share, one live and some I had pre-recorded, and so I'll insert that footage. I'm just going to get ready and kind of chit chat, so if you are interested, stay tuned. Obviously it's not going to be a how-to or tutorial or anything like that, so you're not really going to learn anything, but I'm great to hang around, and let me know if you have any comments or questions down in the comment section. I thought I had brought a hair clip with me. I usually have all my makeup in my master bag. And so I just grabbed a whole bunch of things, stuck it in this little Vera Bradley makeup bag, which is one of the most best makeup bags that I think I have ever had in my collection. I've used it so much. Before I do the unboxing, the live unboxing that is, if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So this unboxing that I'm gonna do is something that I got during the 12 days of Blushmas from BeautyBio. That is the company right there. There's something in here that I actually do want to use today while getting ready. I do have a lot, well, not a lot, I don't have everything that they make, but I do have quite the collection of BeautyBio products. So this was, again, like their 12 days of Christmas. They call it Blushmas. And last year I did participate in this sale. I thought it was such a good deal. So everything that is in this box, I got it during the 40% off day. So I did pause for breakfast. My husband was out getting a haircut and brought back breakfast. So I left off on not even revealing what I got from BeautyBio was this 5-star faves. This includes their Balance, the Daily, the Pout, the Scent Bobble, and their Buff and Glow. I have tried their Scent Bobble as well as the Balance. I wanted to try the Pout and then I was done with the Balance, so I just kind of wanted a new one. I did have a jumbo that I got last year and just now was running out of it, so it was such a great buy. Well, actually it wasn't even a purchase, it was like a free gift with purchase. That's how I got the Balance last year, but that jumbo size, well worth it. I think it's $59 for the one bottle, like full price, which at a discount like this was 40% off, so that would have been a good deal. Anyway, so I got this little kit because I really wanted to try the Pout serum, and then I just ran out of the Scent Bobble, so this is the thing that I want to use with my makeup today. Let me come on to the other two items. These were a duo that she had. Actually, I think it's like a duo all the time. It was just that it was on sale through their 40% off, so I got the Daily and the Nightly. The Daily is a vitamin C serum, and then the Nightly, it's a retinoid serum, and I think it has like something else. So retinoid being vitamin A. I think that's the primary ingredient, but excited about these. I did need a daily serum. I do use one nightly, which these names are so like on point, like what they are, easy to remember too. So this is applying the AM after cleansing. So I guess I can do this now, or I don't know, maybe I'll start that tomorrow. And then the nightly, it is basically the same thing, just in a different color pattern, I believe, or at least the presentation anyways. For the night, I am currently using the L'Occitane Immortal Reset. That is amazing. I've used that for quite a few years now. I bought maybe 4 bottles of that already, and one of them being a jumbo size or like a deluxe size bottle. I do love that, but I have the BeautyBio little systems of rollers, so I thought that I could just move on with something from their line because I did like the Balance and then also the Scent Bobble. I love their little paper. I love all their color scheme, like this blush color. I love it. Cream that I'm gonna use right now. It is a moisturizer, like a gel kind of formula. I guess I can show you. The one that they have in the regular size is kind of one of those push mechanisms that pour out the product, so that way it's more controlled, and I actually do appreciate that because even though like the tub kind of looks small, because you don't have to dip your finger in there, one, being sanitary, and two, not being wasteful, that little thing, it'll keep you honest with your portion size. The Pout, so this is supposed to like plump your lips a little, so there is. And then the Scent Bobble, they have a little picture of that there. Their Buff and Glow is kind of like the makeup eraser brand. It's a different material for sure. It's not a microfiber. It's more thinner kind of fabric. This is 70% bamboo and 30% cotton. There's a specific name for this: bamboo muslin exfoliating cloth or chiffon, whereas this one is a microfiber. So pretty cool. Excited to try a different way to cleanse rather than using the makeup eraser. So very excited about that. So this is one of the products that also pushed me to get the set, along with the pouch, the mini, the daily. So just the same, where did my daily go? The mini is 0.27 fluid ounces, and then the big is 1 fluid ounce, just in case you're wondering. Your little squeezy bottle. And this is such an amazing cleanser. So it is a pH balancing gel cleanser, which I do find that to be true. It has natural ginger roots and oat kernel extract. So that's where I can use my little cloth. Happy that I have it again because I did run out. I will probably be buying a full size once I'm done with that one, which a little bit goes a long way, and it does really clean a lot. Like the balance in itself cleans your face way more than a makeup wipe. And yes, of course, no brainer, but there's sometimes where I would use like face wash and I would still have residue, so I would go in with a makeup wipe to take off stuff, and that it's literally squeaky clean. It does not dry your skin, which is perfect. So now I have my little gang of BeautyBio, you know, skincare products. You know, pretty cool. I can now say that I have a wide range of their items. Actually, I don't know if I can use this. I think this has like glitter. Yes, sparkling rose. Okay, so for now I'm just gonna use chapstick, and this is the peppermint. That is one that comes out every time during the holiday season. Felt like that took a while. I do want to get ready and then head out to the mall before that opens. I think it opens about 11. Trying to do all that. So let me just separate my stuff by category. I have a mess. I wish I had like a camera up here so you can kind of see what I have going on here. And I'll just insert it here so that you know what I am saying. I actually brought out so many lip products, and they're very simple and like neutral. Oh, I have a little Benadryl here. These are my blush, my highlighter. I think I have a good little landscape here. So how are you doing? Hope you're well. It is still kind of like the tail end of holiday season. So are you excited about any after Christmas sales? Do you participate in those? I feel like those are kind of like best for holiday stuff, to be honest. Even though like the weeks leading up to that day or those events, it kind of seems like a lot of good stuff is picked out some way, some reason. Like for example, Dillard's, when they do their January 1st sale. I don't know how, but I usually go to Dillard's right after Christmas, and there is stuff, but on January 1st there's even more Christmas stuff. Like why don't they bring it out like the entire time? You know what I mean? Like people get it at a deeper discount. Like if you're trying to make money, why not bring it out, you know, the entire time? But yeah, that brings me to my point that you think there's not a lot of good stuff, but then you're getting to the day and so many things just magically appear. So I'm gonna take my little scent bobble and that as moisturizer on my face. Talking about sales for Black Friday, I got a machine that I'm gonna put like the unboxing right here on the side while I am talking about it. This is the Cricut Cricut Maker 3. And this is the light blue one. Like I said, I got it for Black Friday, so it wasn't obviously full price. I think the discount was like $70 off from the regular price, so it wasn't like a deeply discounted. But yeah, I did get that. If you have that, let me know what you use it for. I kind of wanted to make like t-shirts, and I made one, and it is quite time consuming to do it on. And then I did also get like a heat press. I wanted to get the Cricut brand just to kind of have everything Cricut, because I did get a set of Cricut tools also. I didn't want to pay the Cricut heat press price. I think normally it's $1,000, and during Black Friday I think it was maybe like $5.99 or something like that, but I did end up getting a different heat press from Amazon, which surprisingly I was trying to look for YouTube videos or reviews on the machine before I bought it from Amazon, and there was nothing. So the one that I got, it is called, I have the box down there, so it is called the Gabelly H180 Auto Heat Press. The color combination is not exactly my Cricut's Maker 3 color, but it's very close. Obviously I would have preferred one that is exactly the same, or the Cricut brand like I mentioned, but this one actually, it functions just about the same. It has the plate and then the top that goes down whenever you set the timer, and then it comes up after the timer, the 10-15 seconds or whatever it is that you put on there. Like I said, I didn't find any reviews or anything on YouTube, so I thought I would just kind of show you really quick. And after I'm done, I'm gonna like hook it on and then kind of let you see it in action, and probably I'll just insert that clip here. That way you can kind of see how it functions rather than me just explaining it. Okay, so I just hooked it on and you heard the little beeping noise. This is just like an armrest that I got from Amazon. It is like 12 by like 36 or something like that. I have two, so I have one here and then I have another one over there where I had all my makeup stuff. Let me move my little ring light off to the side. This is my little garland situation here. But anyways, this is the way the machine looks whenever you first start it off. This is a little button, so temperature and time. So mine is already set, so I'm just going to, I had set it to 300 because that's like what they recommend for the fabric. So that is what it does. As soon as you tap it to turn on, it will start warming up to that temperature number, and I had set it to 15 seconds, so it's just kind of warming up there. So this is a plate that actually warms up, and that is the top of the machine, and then this is the mat. So this is just like the little resting plate. I don't even think that this actually gets warm. Like it's not hot, at least not right now. And then it's a little bit dusty. I'm trying to see what this sticker is. Maybe I can take it off, but it's warming up, so I'm just going to pretend that it's already at 300 degrees. Actually, it's moving pretty fast, so I'll just let it go. Come on. It's moving pretty fast. Like a couple of degrees per second, actually. It's not too bad. And there is noise outside, just in case you can hear that. I guess while we're waiting for that, I do have a Restoration Hardware book here, and then a Kate Spade book here. This is Things We Love by Kate Spade, and then just a general magazine. And I usually have my desk monitor, the screen right here, and I use this as a stand, or I can just use it on here, but I like to give it a little bit of height with this little stylish books right here. So that's what I have, and it is almost there, and it actually is getting warm. Like in this general area it is warm, especially because it's open. So okay, and so it is beeping, letting us know that it has reached that temperature that we asked it to. Whenever I bought the machine, I did get a few t-shirts from the Gildan brand, from like Michael's and Joann's. So I'm going to just put this on here. So I'm gonna press the button. I'm gonna press the button a second time to activate the heat press. And then you can see it's counting down the time. Ta-da! And it'll stop. And then to turn it off, just hold on to this. Actually, so I haven't found a way to actually put it down, but so you kind of set it like if you're going to use it, let it close. I'm gonna take this shirt off, and then I'm just gonna hold it to where it is off, and then I'm just gonna unplug it. But yeah, it's a cool little machine that kind of resembles the same purpose, I mean the same aesthetics as the Cricut heat press, and then it already has its little instructions built into the top. I think this is just a sticker that I can peel off if I want it to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, but I find that it's a good reminder of the times and all of that good stuff. So I am leaving that there, and I think I got it for like $190 in Black Friday. So so far a good alternative to the heat press, even though I haven't actually had the Cricut heat press before to even compare it. But yep, here is the Gabelly. Not something you need to be hands-on with, like there are Cricut presses that you do have to be firmly pressing for a couple of seconds on a t-shirt or even wood or whatever it is that you are transferring some vinyl to. I'm like debating, like, do I show you where I ended up putting the actual Cricut? Let me see if I can show you. So I have it off to the side in this bookshelf right here. My little Cricut maker. And then the little tool set that I had gotten whenever I got it on Black Friday. So that is my Cricut maker. Again, if you do have it, let me know what kind of creations you make with that. Kind of get me inspired, because right now I just have like t-shirts in my mind, or more so Christmas t-shirts. So I don't know. Just let me know. I am gonna go with my It Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation. This is their full coverage one. I thought this was a CC cream, but I guess this is the actual foundation. And I've had this for such a long time. I've been trying to use it up actually, because I was using my Dior foundation that I actually prefer. But because I already had this, and like I said, I have to use it, I brought it out today. And I do have it in the medium shade. Taking my Hourglass foundation brush, and I'm going to take my retrograde Huda Beauty palette to use it as a mirror, which by the way, I think that's one thing that I for sure should have bought during Black Friday, a mirror to use in my desk here. But I totally forgot. Like there were so many good deals that I wasn't even like, you know, what do I need? What do I want? Like totally do a list before you shop these deals. Or actually, how do you shop Black Friday? Do you just go in there and buy whatever you find like for Christmas gifts, or do you actually have a list of what you want to get people, or even for yourself? Like what do you need? Like if you need a hair dryer or a vacuum cleaner or things like that, like do you have that on a list to kind of make sure you get it and don't stray away from that? I thought I wanted to get like camera equipment, maybe like memory cards or things that I can use with like YouTube. I totally didn't even look at that. I ended up getting the Cricut. So also, I think I've already asked, but if you have the Cricut, like how do you use it, or what do you think of it? So far, like I said, I made a sweater. I think it's a little bit time consuming, and plus that was my very first project. So I think for being a first and not someone who has vinyl cutting and transferring experience, thought that it came out quite nicely. So last night I did use my BeautyBio, is it called the Glow? Like I really need to look this up. I'm telling you, I buy so many things, and most of the time I don't even know their full name, but I still buy them. Like, does that tell you something? I mean, tell me you're the same and you at least have something, one thing in your beauty or skincare or even your closet that you can't fully pronounce, or you use it often, you just don't know its technical name. Tell me it's not just me. It's called the Glow Pro. I was very close. This is the one that I have, and this retails for $1.99. I used that tool yesterday or last night. Instead of putting like any of my serums, like the L'Occitane or anything else that I use, I actually put a face mask, which I don't even know why I didn't even think about this. I've had the Glow Pro for a year now, and just now it's like light bulb moment. It's kind of like my Dyson Airwrap. So I've had that for about a year and 4 months, right around, or like about a year and a half. And just now I'm like getting the hang of it, which is so crazy. And two, I do work from home, so I'm not necessarily needing to be done up every single day or as often as I would have if I did have to see people every day. Anyways, I used a mask last night that was from the Creme Shop, and this was the vitamin C. It was like split in half, vitamin C and then retinol, a duo. It's so good, like in the morning. I think it's because of the Glow Pro, quite honestly. In the morning, my pores were so much smaller. My face, it didn't feel tight, but it looked kind of like snatched. It's the weirdest thing. But so far, I'm liking that combination of using the Glow Pro and a mask, like a sheet mask afterwards. So let me know what are some of your favorite sheet masks, or if you do use maybe like a clay mask, what is that favorite? So far for sheet mask, the ones that I've been liking so far is the Creme Shop, and also Tony Moly is the brand. I get it from ULTA. Very nice. I also seen that in my drugstore, I believe. The Creme Shop, I do get it from my local drugstore, and they're fairly inexpensive. A nice way to kind of freshen up your skin without spending a lot of money, so that's awesome. And then two, give me a good concealer recommendation, because I'm literally in my last, like, I don't even know. This is the Marc Jacobs. So it says Light 23 Accomplice, but I don't know if Accomplice is a part of the concealer name. So I'm just gonna say it's the Accomplice Concealer from Marc Jacobs. And then I'm using the precision end of my IT Cosmetics brush here, and just kind of like putting this on. Honestly, I feel like I was better at doing makeup whenever I did makeup much frequently, but now I literally just do makeup on like the weekends, maybe some days during the week. It's weird, but you do kind of lose practice. And even with like speech, I was just gonna say I need to start talking to myself, but technically speaking, this is what this is. No, like just like not having to talk to a lot of people. It's like one of those working from home struggles, to be honest. And yeah, working from home is cool. Like, you save a lot of money. I don't know, kind of need human interaction sometimes, or just like to listen, because even whenever I was in the office, to be honest, like I wasn't chatty, like totally not me. I think this is like a little generic sponge that I got. They wash very well. All right, so my next unboxing is also going to be a video clip off to the side. This is a Charlotte Tilbury unboxing. They had great sales for Black Friday. That's whenever I ended up getting this. So a lot of those things are actual gifts. I did keep up the palettes, which I didn't even bring it with me. Sample, Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. Also the Magic Cream. Got a lipstick in Super Nudes, shade Super Fabulous. Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. This is the Blush and Glow for eyes, cheek, and face. This is in the shade Pillow Talk Medium Deep. We have another lipstick here. This is their KISSING line in the shade Rosy Seduction. Then we have a lip gloss, their Lip Luster in the shade Sweet Stiletto. A lip liner, their Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude. We have an eyeshadow duo here, and this is in the shade Pillow Talk and Smoky Pillow Talk. And then we have this mini brush set, which is the whole reason why I even shopped the Charlotte Tilbury sale. So very excited about this one. So actually in all of these items that I just showed you, I'm just keeping these two. All the other ones are going to be gifts. So we have an eye definer brush, which I already have a mini of this one. So happy that I have a second one. And then I have a foundation brush. This is super cute, super soft. Then I have a powder brush. Ooh, this is super soft. And then I have an eye blender brush, or I can use this as like a highlight. I love this color combination too. Pairs very beautifully together. This is actually a perfect size for traveling too, and it's very comfortable on the hand. So I love this size, and this little set has a great variety of brushes in it. Okay, so let's get back to getting ready. And I love Charlotte Tilbury's makeup products, and particularly their lipsticks. I do have a lot of them, and actually even brought two of their, these are very old. These are the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Lips liquid lipsticks, so I brought two over as my lip for this makeup look. But yeah, I really do like their products. Their eyeshadows, one time I did an unboxing of an eyeshadow quad that I was actually very excited for, and it came shattered. So ever since then I'm kind of like scarred So I haven't really bought eyeshadows ever since, and I did get the palette. It was such a good deal, and plus I wanted just another blush. So I got that, the little quad there. That I have been using and I have been enjoying, so that was a good buy. So I'm gonna take the Creme Shop translucent powder and then the One Size also translucent powder and kind of combine the two together. Little mixing base, put some of the One Size there and then the Creme Shop. There's another translucent powder that I want to try. It comes in like a purple cap in the bottom. I think it's like a translucent bottom, kind of like this one. I don't know the name of it, but I'm going to put the picture up here. I want to try that one, so I think I might buy that after I am done with one of these two powders right here. That way I can give it a try. I think it's like Kimchi is the brand, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, and see if I like that. I saw a YouTuber use it, Miss Remi Ashton. I'm gonna link her video down below if I can find the exact one where she was talking about it. But she also was talking about the Rare Beauty Accelerate highlighter, and so I got that off of her recommendation and I do like it. So I think that I would like the powder too. There is another YouTuber called Taylor Wen that she was talking about the Urban Decay. It's like discontinued and hard to find. Because I couldn't try that one, I do want to try the Kimchi one because I feel like it might be similar, even though I'm not quite sure that she has tried it to kind of say if it is similar or not. Since I can't get the Urban Decay, I do want to try the Kimchi next, and I think it's about the same price as the one from Urban Decay. I'm not gonna really bake. I'm just going to allow however much long it takes me to put my bronzer. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Vitamin D bronzer, and then taking a BH Cosmetic blush brush that I'm using as a bronzer. Oh my god. So I don't even know if BH Cosmetics is still around, but I never really bought anything from this company after this experience that I'm gonna share. The very first time that I did order was based off a YouTuber's recommendations. This was Carly Bible. She used to talk about BH Cosmetics often, or like their eyeshadow palette, and then also too, I think I've heard maybe like Nicole Guerrero talk about it. This was like years ago, like whenever I did YouTube in like the beauty space, more makeup focused rather than talking about Louis Vuitton. Well, little old me, I decided to get a eyeshadow palette and a brush set from BH Cosmetics. It wasn't expensive. I think it was like $40 that I spent altogether. I don't know if it's the website or I don't know. It was probably just my luck. I ended up getting hacked. Like my bank account was wiped. And grant, I was like younger. I think I was maybe like around 18 when that happened. So it's not like I had thousands of dollars, but still like my little $400 that I had after spending on the BH Cosmetics, they were gone. I was sad. I was like, what? So I went to the bank and then they pulled the transaction. So she was like, can you please verify that you were not at, it was like someplace in Canada, and then like it's like 3 different locations that were like not close to where you could be in those areas in that amount of time. It was like a 3-hour time span or something like that. I guess it's like for security purposes you had to like verify it, but she's like, can you please confirm? I was like, what? Like I am in Houston right now. Like you think there's even like a flight that fast from there to here? Like I don't know. I had to like write an essay about, you know, what happened, and I was like traumatized. I was like, I am never buying makeup ever again. Like I did have to go through the transactions and verify what was me, what was not me. Most of those transactions were makeup related, and you know what, even to this day, I bet if you were to break down my transactions, it's probably going to be food and beauty related. Some things just never change. But yes, I was hacked. I was wiped out of my little funds as a young adult, so that sucked. But yeah, I never really bought anything from BH Cosmetics ever since, or even like a startup company brand. Like I never got anything from Morphe Cosmetics. If I did get stuff from them, it was through ULTA, like the actual physical store, and I never even bought online because of that experience. Even though there were different brands and they were probably using like different merchant or host to collect payment and all of that stuff. But wow, the internet has just, It's taken over the world for one, and two, it has changed drastically ever since. That's my little experience there. I hate to ask if any of that has ever happened to you, but if it has, let me know if it was after doing a makeup related purchase. Over the summer, my Ulta account was hacked, and I'm not even sure that I've talked about this before. I know I've left a comment on a YouTube video. Actually, it's trash day too, so the trash people are going around and it's a little bit noisy. I know I left a comment on this on, I think it was a podcast, the Full Coverage podcast with Manny MUA and Laura Lee. I think Laura was talking about her Sephora account, but I left a comment about my Ulta experience because it reminded me of it. But yeah, basically I got an email from them saying, you know, thank you for your order, we're working on it. It was 2 perfumes that were like, you know, luxurious perfumes. They used my points. I am someone who, if you give me a gift card, I will hold on to that gift card until I really need to spend it or really want to use it. Long story short, I never really use it. So I'm like that with my points. And after this experience, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to spend my money. I'm just going to use my money there because I had maybe like $500 worth of merchandise that I could have gotten in points. Anyways, I contacted the customer service line and they gave me my account back because I couldn't log in. Like the email wasn't even correct. And I'm like, dude. And the way I got it back was that I had the physical card. It's like an orange card, obviously the Ulta colors, and in the back it has a barcode. Like, I'm so old school like that. I still had the physical membership card on hand talking to customer service, asking them to give me my account back. I was sad, and while I was talking to them, oh my god, after I gave them like some information, like the call dropped. I am calling back, and at the same time I'm getting an incoming call, both from non-saved numbers, and they were different numbers. So I was like, oh my god, it's the lady giving me a call back. So I like switch over from like the regular customer care line to that phone number that was calling me, and so she was talking to me, and it wasn't like the same person. All of a sudden I was like, who am I talking to? Like, am I talking to Ulta? Am I talking to the hacker? Like, what am I doing? I was so confused, so lost, so everything, that at the end I got an email from their manager like saying, hey, you know, we've resolved everything, we've given you your points back. And then they followed up with me maybe like 2 weeks after that initial email, which the initial email was about 2 weeks from whenever I called, like the incident. Yeah, I was so traumatized. I'm like, I'm not even gonna reply to that saying thank you, even though I was like deeply thankful because I like hog my points and I do spend my money to accumulate those points. I wasn't even sure who I was talking to whenever I was on the phone, that I was confused about replying to the customer care email or not. And it didn't come from like, I think it was like service Ulta. It wasn't like at ulta.com. It was something weird that red flag. And then the email too, it didn't even have like a header, or it didn't have like an Ulta logo on the email. I was beyond confused. I don't know, but I did get my points back, so thank you, Mr. Manager, for helping me. But yeah, dramatize for sure. So I am going to take my little Natasha Denona palette. This is their 5, I guess it's called mini retro. So I'm going to take this matte color right here. I'm going to take that in my crease using my The Balm Cosmetics two-ended brush that I got so long ago. I actually wanted to get this or a lot of stuff from The Balm Cosmetics, but again, BH Cosmetics scarred me, so I would purchase as Kohl's. Kohl's used to carry them. I don't think they carry them now. I actually think they're coming back. I think they were very well known for their little magazine cover blushes, but just like all their presentation, it was very retro vibe. It was kind of like cutesy, right? That's them, but I used to get them at Kohl's just because I didn't want to go through that hacking experience. I'm gonna take this right here, the color name Galaxia, and then the matte one that I use is called Vintage Taupe. So taking Galaxia just with my finger, I find that this is the best way that I can apply glitter. Center to the end of my eyelid. A very pretty shade for sure. There's another color that I want to use in this palette. I actually ended up bringing it all on my lid. Yeah, so that is what I'm gonna do. Just using that color all over the lid. It does give a little bit of a green reflex, which is nice because I am wearing a gray shirt, and even though it's not green, it still kind of complements very nicely. So I zoomed you in so much, so hello. Just so you can see my eyeshadow, and then it was just with my fingers, so it's a little bit messy. So I'm gonna take my blending brush and then just kind of clean up the edge. Not precisely, like it doesn't really matter. So I'm putting my little palette aside. And these are so good. I have two of these, this pinker one, and then I have like a warm bronzy one. They're such good palettes, perfect for travel too. Like, you know, just the color store that I'm using, and I'm not even traveling. Like, I'm at home. Great color combinations. So I'm gonna take my Natasha Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is in the color medium brown. I'm gonna take my end that I need to clean and just brush my brows. Brush. Then, because I need to put it down and then flip it to the other side, I'm just gonna take my, this is the Shiseido Lash Curler. I always get surprised by this pencil because I've used it so long, and I still have, my eyebrows are not twins. I kind of wish they were, so that I wouldn't look like lopsided. I feel like I always look like this, but that's just a natural placement of my brows. They're not the same. Even whenever I relax my eyebrows, they're still not the same. You know what I mean? Like, so whenever I did my luxury gifts under $250, someone recommended Golden Goose, because I did talk about the Veja sneaker brand because it's under $250. But someone did recommend Golden Goose, which is actually a brand that I did have in mind to buy, and I do have it on my radar. It's not under $250 to be able to say you can buy this, but I am gonna go try them out. I have tried some in the past, but I wasn't kind of feeling it. Like, they have their Superstars, which I think I'm gonna end up getting a pair of, and then they have like their all white, I don't know if it's called All Stars or something different, but those were cool too. And I was kind of like debating whenever I did go out and try them months ago. Actually, whenever I think of Golden Goose, I think of Superstars. So last night I was in goldengoose.com as well as neimanmarcus.com looking at shoes, and I have so many in my shopping cart because they have really cute ones. Like, I'm someone who, if I like something, I need to get it in another color. Just like that Instagram, it's not a song, it's just like a little, I guess, jingle or rhyme. And just a perfect example is my shoes. I'm gonna take you into my closet to kind of show you. So we're in my closet now, and this is my, if I like it, I'll just get it in another color. This is suede and this is satin with a little embellishment on there, but it is still the same silhouettes of shoe. This is by SJP, so that is example number 1. This is example 2, teaks. So these are the cardinal red and the obsidian black. I used to have a also the same kind of crackly leather material, but in gray. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I'll put a little picture. They do have them year round, but those I actually wore through them, so I did toss them. And then I also did have another pair of like a silvery blue metallic color that I actually sold. So yeah, I just have these two, and I really don't wear these. I was actually trying to sell them too, but because, you know, they're shoes, they're actually very hard to sell. But these are literally like in almost, I mean, I did wear them once obviously, but like brand new condition. So actually you can't even tell. It does look more worn on camera just because this is kind of like the vachetta leather that gets more used as you wear it. But that is example 2. So this is example 3 of if I like it, I'll just get it in another color. I literally have 3 pairs of the Keds X Kate Spade collab. I have it in a maroon, a navy, a silver, and then a white with this little fun tassel situation right here. That is example number 3. This is example number 4. Sneakers. I'm actually wearing the pink sneakers right now, but it's literally just the SB Dunks by Nike, just like the shelf right above these. So I have another example. These are the Yeezy Boost. So I have it in these blue jean kind of color. This, I don't know what it's called, and then I think this is like the mix oat or something like that. I don't even know. But surprise, surprise, if I like it, I'll just get it another color. So I have these, they're actually named differently. I think one of them is like the Dorothy Flex Pump, and then the other one is like the Abby, or vice versa. One is in black, one is in navy, and these are just from Michael Kors. Little heels, great pumps for work. So yeah, that is my example number 6. So like I was saying, if I'm being honest, I might fall into buying a second, maybe a third or fourth pair of Golden Goose. Who knows? You know, just being honest, showing you different shoes that I repeated over and over. But it's like the same. Like, if I like it, it's comfortable, and if I find that I wear them often, that is how a second makes it into my collection, or even a third. But yeah, we shall see. If you do have a pair of Golden Goose, let me know your feedback, let me know what that combination is like, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. So I have a lot of Golden Goose in my shopping cart that I feel that if I like one of them, I'm probably gonna go back and get a second pair. Taller versus shorter, stubbier versus slimmer, like how? Even like where it starts, where it physically starts, it would be perfect if it started like down here. But it probably doesn't even look that much of a difference in camera, but in person, oh my god, this one is still lower. Oh well. So that is as best as they're gonna get, or else I'm gonna be overdoing them, and then they're really gonna be too square versus round, and too dark versus light, and too arch versus not. It's just the eyebrows. I have a friend who gets hers microbladed and they look beautiful. I should consider microblading. I don't know, I'm nervous. Let's start putting some of this stuff back in my little makeup bag so that I can easily carry it back to its home. I kind of wish my office here was like not just my work from home space, but now I guess my craft space. And then I still have my Christmas tree here. So I'm gonna use my mascara. This is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I'm kind of low on mascara, or like they're pretty much dried up. I actually also need to get a primer mascara, or yeah, that's what you call it. And in trying this one, I get a lot of mascara on my actual lid, so I think I need a wand where the bristles stick out a little bit more. So this morning I worked out, and in the month of November, I was terrible at working out. Oh my god, I was even more terrible than I was in December. In October, I was good. This morning I was a little bit sore because yesterday I worked out for the first time in about a week and a half, and even though it was a week and a half, like, it's so crazy how your body gets so used to not doing something that I'm feeling the soreness today. I guess I should have started off with something lighter. So yesterday I did do like leg and arms, and then today I was like, okay, well, let me do a little bit of arms and like abs. I am someone who I see the benefit more in like Pilates or like functional strength or something with like dumbbells, rather than just being on a spin bike or an elliptical or a treadmill. And I say those three things because I do have a spin bike, an elliptical, and a treadmill. But yeah, I see more physical body change with the other style of workouts than whenever I do like a cardio based one. But I spend so much time sitting that I do need cardio for sure. So not completely a waste that I have the other machines. It's just I prefer the other one. They use your own body weights or dumbbells sort of workouts. There's a YouTuber called Vicky Justice, and I follow some of her workouts, as well as Bailey Brown for Pilates. Those are the ones that I love to watch here on YouTube whenever I do work out. Vicky Justice, she has an app called Daily Thrive. So for Black Friday, she had a deal where it is $149 for the year, but for Black Friday, she had it for $99. I think it was. So it was like 30% off or something like that. And every time you sign up for her app, you do get the free trial version before you get like the monthly subscription, just in case you do want to try it. So pretty cool. So I got a year plus the 14-day free trial. I think during the summer, 1 month, I don't know if it was like August or July, she had a 30-day free trial, which I guess good thing I didn't try it at that time, because I got it at $99 versus $150. Or actually, I think she might have had 99 plus 30 days. I don't know, but I got her app. That is what I've been using. I love doing her workouts, as well as Bailey Brown, like I mentioned. But I do see a difference with Vicky Justice that I decided to get the app and give it a try. So obviously Black Friday being so close, like right after Thanksgiving, and then like Christmas and then New Year's, like it's not really a good timing to stay focused on working out, at least for me. So I'm hoping to have a dedicated mind to Daily Thrive come the new year, and hopefully I can see a good difference, or you know, reach some goals, especially because I said that I do I sit around a lot because work from home, don't have to walk too far for anything. And just as I'm saying all of that, I'm like out of breath. It is nuts. So this mascara, I find that it's cool because it does separate, but like it does kind of like smudge, so that is a downside. I'm trying to figure out if this is mascara. And then too, like the sinuses just from talking to here, I don't even know. I'm like defrosting. So I'm taking my It Cosmetics for Ulta brush. This is very cute. It has like little shooting stars. I don't even know what this was for. I think this was like horoscope related because I have a bracelet that came with it. I think it says like Scorpio and I'm a Virgo, but I still got this. It was on sale too. It was like $7 whenever I got it. I'm gonna use my Hourglass Ambient blush and highlight palettes to take this color right here. But this is such an old palette. I'm almost positive that it is not available. So yeah, excited about Daily Thrive and what I can do with it. And I like it because she does a workout with you. Like, it's not a live class, like she pre-recorded it and then you can pick to watch whatever videos at your time. It's like the live reaction. Like, she's struggling and it's perfect timing because struggling too. Even though she has like beautiful body that she has worked on for years of being a fitness instructor on YouTube, she struggles too. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take my Rare Beauty Accelerates highlighter and just a little bit because this is like very potent, even though it's not a cream. The other end of my, it's called the All Over It Cosmetics brush, and then just lightly, maybe lightly stamping, and then taking some and just whatever is left over on my nose. After my nose, I'm just gonna take whatever is left, pinch it, and hover it over the top of my lips. Kind of get the little Cupid's bow area, like old school way of highlighting. I'm taking the Rare Beauty highlighter and Accelerate, taking a little bit on the end, tapping off the excess, and using this in my inner corner. My all over powder brush and kind of blend my highlight and my blush together with my bronzer. And there is that's taking any leftover powder. Taking my MAC liner in Boldly Bare, warm, more feminine. But I'm gonna take it off. Also, the other day I got teeth whitening. It definitely has held the color since getting the treatment done. It's only been 3 days since I got it done. She did say she recommends me going in 2 weeks and then doing like a maintenance like once every, I think she said 6 months. I think it lifted the color quite nicely, so that is nice. So I'm just going to swatch some colors. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Crush. And then I have the two Charlotte Tilburys. One is in Dolly Bird and the other one Rising Star. Again, these are discontinued. These are like a soft cream. Rising Star at the bottom, Dolly Bird in the center, and the Anastasia way at the top. So I'm definitely not going to use Rising Star because it is slightly barely bold lip liner where it's more warm and I wanted something a little bit more cooler. Probably going to go with the Anastasia, even though I want to use the Charlie Tilbury one. They're almost the same. Definitely think the Anastasia looks better with my makeup, so I'm just gonna go with the Anastasia, even though it's making me nervous. Do I want to do a liquid lip? How about this? I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna put some of that Dolly Bird in the center. I'm gonna stay committed. My lips, I swear, whenever I do like that, my lips have like a lot of force and pressure that it always marks the lipstick so badly. Like, it's not a light tap. Even if I do a light tap, like, yeah, no. Them lips are strong. Let me go in with that Dolly Bird. And this is even more pink, so I'm probably going nuts. So I'm gonna put this in the center. I had another one, but yeah, I had another Hollywood Lips. I think I threw it away because it was like so close to another one that I already had that I was like, oh, I use this one more, whatever. This matches so well, the Dolly Buxom Gloss, but I think I'm just gonna use the Dior just to kind of tone it down because the liquid lipsticks that I used are a little bit too pink. I think I got it. I'm just gonna wipe off the excess on my hand here to clean it off. Gonna take my dirty eyelash curler and curl. I actually need to take some of that mascara off right there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Did I lose? Oh, here it is. I was looking for the spoolie that is in my eyebrow pencil. Take the spoolie lightly, take that off. I could always just dab more eyeshadow on there, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. Again, just gonna go to mall, nothing important. Take my curler, cramp it, just cramp it, and release. Close eye, and definitely need to clean my curler because I left some mascara here. Also too, the Anastasia brow thingy is good, but whenever I use this spoolie, like it lets go of a lot of, like it has fallout. That kind of sucks. I guess the formula is drying out. Crimp the other lashes and release. And there's that. So I'm gonna use some of my Benefits Gimme Brow. I am pretty sure this is in the shade 3. This is going to be my little color sealer. So it's the eyebrow sealing song. I have that song, Santa Baby. Did I miss my brows out? Doesn't matter. Alright. There is the look. I'm pretty sure my little curled bangs from my hair drying session is done. Oh girl, the way I just wiped lip gloss on my hair, let me zoom you out. And that is the makeup look, and I'm seeing I have a lot of blush here. Ugh. Take my powder brush, and actually, if I'm looking at like my doors that has glass and it reflects off of me, so that's the other mirror option that I have in my room. It doesn't look bad, but in camera, like, it does. Why do I have more hair than I do here? What else? And you know what? I've noticed that this cheek in general, it always has more blush, or it looks like it has more blush. I don't know if it's just like the shape of it. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. Maybe with this, I'll fix it in my bathroom. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Oh, I am going to show you the Gabelly and also these shoes. If I have one, I just get it in another color situation. And then I was going to talk about my laptop, but you don't really want to hear that. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions, comments, or anything down below. I hope you had a great time and that you were able to get ready with me as well. Happy holidays, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.